Hello everyone and welcome to Peach Betty. My name is Morgan and this is Sullivan and we are all about vintage baking. Today we are going to make a pumpkin cake. And this is because today is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. To start off our pumpkin cake, we have butter and sugar in our mixing bowl here. We're going to cream that together until it's light and fluffy. Then we're going to add our room temperature eggs that we have temporarily beaten. And then we're going to mix together all of our dry, which we have all the delicious pumpkin pie spices in there. We have cinnamon, clove, and ginger. And then to make sure that we don't forget that pumpkin, we have pumpkin puree and milk here that we're going to add as well. Whoops. Are you ready to mix a cake? Here we go.
Go.
Go. Now that our butter is nice and fluffy, we can go ahead and add our egg mixture here. Ready? Just dump it all in. Let's mix it on up. Just until it is combined. You don't want to overmix your eggs. Now we need to make sure that we scrape down the edge of the bowl with our spatula, and then we're going to alternate our dry ingredients with our wet ingredients. I like to do about half of my dry and then half of my liquid. And then mix until it's smooth. Whoa! Yikes! Now we can add the second half. Whoops! Start on low speed. And then work your way up. So this is the biggest mess we have ever made. Our cake is all mixed up. Now we're gonna add it to our 2 cake pans. We're gonna stop eating batter. We have 2 floured and buttered cake pans. This way we can dump them out and they can cool quickly. Now we're just gonna add it all to the pan if we don't eat all the batter. So, no more batter, sir. We gotta put it in the cake. With this cake, we only want to fill them about halfway. That way they don't explode over the top. And then I'm also going to make 2 little cupcakes so Sullivan and I can try them today. That way we don't have to ruin the cake that we are serving for Thanksgiving tomorrow. With a little bit of baby spit. Alright, we're going to stick these in a 300-degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. And we're going to go wash our hands. No. Alright, let's wash your hands. Come here. Come on, let's wash. No, okay, now that I have cleaned up Sullivan's mess and he is now taking a nap, we're going to make our frosting for this cake. And that's going to be cream cheese frosting, which is so good with pumpkin. All you're going to need is 2 sticks of butter and a package of cream cheese. We're going to cream our butter first so it's nice and soft, then add our cream cheese, and then add some powdered sugar to it to make it nice and sweet and fluffy. Now that all of our powdered sugar is mixed in, I like to flavor my cream cheese frosting with some vanilla bean paste and some lemon juice. It is very important to try your frosting. The lemon juice just adds a little bit of that sourness. It gets your taste buds moving as you eat it. It's so good. Now we just have to wait for our cakes to come out of the oven and cool. And while we're going to do that, I'm going to show you how to make some cute little decorative leaves to put on our cake. To make these cute little fall leaves, all I've done is taken some gum paste and colored it 3 different colors, yellow, green, and red. And then I combine two of the colors together so we can make a nice swirly multicolored leaf. You're going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on your table and then roll it super thin, and then use a cute little leaf cutter like this to cut them out. Once they're all cut out, you can lay them on some crumpled up aluminum foil or parchment paper so they are kind of bendy and wavy like leaves are, so they're not just flat. Gives them a little character. We're just going to let them dry. We did it. While our cake is cooling, we're going to make some candied pecans to go on top. This is a super simple recipe. All you need is granulated sugar, 1 egg white, some salt and some cinnamon, and a bag of pecans. We want to mix our sugar and our cinnamon and our egg white all together, and then make sure that all the pecans get that sugary stuff stuck to them. The egg white is important because that's what helps adhere it to the pecan. Without it, these would just be sandy pecans. Now we definitely won't need all of these for our cake, but they make a perfect little snack, so I'm glad to have extra. Now that they're all coated, we're going to go ahead and put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet and spread them out so they toast and caramelize. Now we're going to place these beautiful babies in a 225-degree oven, and we're going to have to stir them every 15 minutes until we reach 1 hour or until they're nice and golden brown. I can't wait for these. Our pecans are all done now and they smell so good, and I have eaten quite a few. We're going to set these aside and we're going to start assembling our cake. Once your cake is cool, you want to take a serrated knife and cut all of your layers. Once all of your layers are cut, you're going to take your cake turntable and place a damp cloth or something that is a no-skid bottom, and then you're going to place your cake board on top of that. Something that I like to do for my cakes is make a simple syrup solution, which is what I have here. It's just equal parts water and sugar brought to a boil until the sugar dissolves. And that's what I'm going to soak my cake in so it doesn't get dry as we wait for tomorrow. To start assembling our cake, we're going to take a little bit of our buttercream here, just a little bit on our spatula, and put it right in the center of our cake board. Then we're going to take our first layer and place it right there in the center. Now this is a very soft, moist cake, so you gotta be very careful. Then I'm going to take my simple syrup and just brush it all on top. Once it's all coated, I can go ahead and take my ice cream scooper so I know exactly how much icing I have in between each layer and place that right on top. I'm going to do 2 per layer. And then we have an offset spatula is what I'm going to use to spread it all back and forth. Once we have it all spread to the edges, we can go ahead and take our next layer and place that right on top. Make sure they line up evenly. And then just repeat. I'm going to keep doing this until we get a nice tall cake. Ta-da! I'm going to move this aside because I have this for you. A cupcake. Gonna have a bite? Alright, so to make this cake, all I did was I filled it, I dirty iced it, stuck it in the fridge so it was nice and cold, and then I put a final coat on it and made it nice and smooth. And took my spatula and just went around in circles to get this cute little design around the edge. Sprinkled it with some chopped pecans and then topped it with our cute little leaves. And that was it. Are you liking it? Alright, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know this is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for this little man. And I thank you for watching this video. Please watch others and let me know what you think. Please subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram. It's just Peach Betty. And then if you like the shirt and the hair tie that I'm wearing today, you can purchase it on my Etsy shop. That's just etsy.shop/PeachBettyVintage. All this information will be in the description below. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Look at your face. Can I have some? Really good. Good job. Love you.